Once again, welcome back to Valkyrie Flight. I'm your host /GM /all-round nice guy, Bazag.
You
Nice guy, you
lying piece
fucking
of...
liar.
That is a fucking lie.
And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I love my players. Which I'll introduce to you right now. Let's start with the captain.
Oh god, I hope I don't kill somebody today. Played by Icon.
Captain Ted. Let's go with the person that he's worried about killing.
I guess that would be everyone else, but particularly Safan, probably. Played by yours truly, Phoenix Blue.
Alright, and since, let's jump to our half Endorian, half Aina.
For once, I'm actually a little bit angry playing Lieutenant Commander Tazareth. I'm Bookwormy.
And Dr. Zah. That's how you say it.
Yeah, Dr. Jar played by Skyshep. Do not kill Safan, please.
Even if that is how the narrative usually goes.
And our chief engineer is currently muted.
This is Sir Boulevard, and Lieutenant Commander Mizaka is bringing the boom booms tonight.
Yes, so let's jump right into it and let's see how well they do. So let's start off with a roll for the away team. See how well they beam down.
Great.
Definitely 4, but it's going to be reduced to 3 because of the Valkyrie sensors.
So
That's
kind.
All right, so I'm taking a momentum because it's Kachara doing this.
Yeah.
Who's rolling for Valkyrie?
Yes, who's doing that?
Do you want to roll for it, Sarah?
Sure.
Alright.
Just like,
Just a reference now would be a good time to use determination.
Well, Kachara doesn't have a value to use a determination on because he's a supporting character.
Yeah, you got this.
Yeah, he's got this. This is his forte.
Could he not?
He's got this.
A directive.
You got 3 already.
Yeah, I've got 3 already.
Look.
Sarah.
All right, what am
Roll
I?
for the ship and don't roll a 20.
Sensors engineering.
Sensors engineering.
Yes. Okay. And
All right, no momentum back, but you beam down. You find yourself in. Actually, I'm going to use a couple of threats to create a complication here. You find yourselves. Your 2 groups are split up in 2 different rooms.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that a lot.
Nice.
So, like, as one beam down, you find yourself in what looks like a commissary. A small, like, buffet, not like a counter area where food is dispensed, and then these all tiny, small tables. It's a pretty small. There's only about 2 tables. There's about, from what you can see, there's about enough room for 6 people. Just to sit here at the commissary. And as far as the other group, which I will let you decide which group is where, who's in which group, you find yourself staring down 2 Vulcan-looking Romulans. They're in basically one of their quarters. Shared barracks kind of style quarters.
Whoops.
Okay, so it was me, Mizaka, the doctor, and 2 security details, right?
Yeah, security detail, so that's like full security guard teams.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm happy to say I ended up.
There's going to be 1 detail with each group.
Okay. I'm happy to say I ended up in the shit if people want to be in the commissary.
I will be with you in the middle of the shitstorm.
Okay. then we
Alright.
will say that Dr. Jar managed to get into the empty space.
All right, so Dr. Jar is alone with the security team. In the commissary, it's empty. There's a few places, plates and bowls hasn't been cleaned up, like just cleaned up. But it's from what you can tell, it's probably just had some kind of meal.
Right. Okay. I think. Can I use my tricorder to scan around? Is that a thing?
Yeah, you definitely have a tricorder on you. That's something you would definitely bring with you.
Cool. I want to see if there's anyone nearby.
All right, do a. I will allow medicine. Reason. Do reason medicine. Or science
Okay.
if science is better, but I think medicine would be better for you.
Medicine's better for me. Yeah. And would my xenobiology a focus apply?
I'm going to allow that.
Okay.
All right, that's going to be enough. You do detect it. I'm going to give you one momentum because it was a difficulty one. You do detect in the next room over. You detect occasion, the Anatriel and two Vulcan-looking two Vulcan reading signs, but have signs of Romulan signs of Romulan genetics from your experience with Safan. You know the details of what to look out for there, as well as basically the away team and two unusual, unexpected signs regarding the Vulcans.
Is there a door between the rooms?
There isn't a door directly between the rooms, but there's one out to the hallway and one back in. So there's only...
Okay. Is there anyone out in the hallway?
The doors are closed, so there isn't anyone out in the hallway.
Okay.
But you don't see them. On the other side of the hallway, there is this larger room. Seems empty of equipment, but you see there's definitely a Delphinian, there's a Romulan, and 3 more Vulcan Romulan-y people. And there's another 2 on the other side of the big room. There's a unjoined Trill and another Vulcan Romulan hybrid.
Okay. I'm going to motion to the security team to move out into the hallway towards the room where Mzaka, Lisan, and have beamed over.
Alright, and let's jump into combat for them. So,
Great.
Yeah, so they actually don't have weapons on them right now. So
what? Us or them?
Them.
Oh, thank God.
You guys do. They don't.
Thank God.
But they're gonna start trying punching you and doing the martial arts kind of things on you. So
players go first.
I mean, we did kind of surprise them. We beamed directly in front of them.
I mean, beaming isn't instantaneous. There is a second or so.
But the rules for SCA are pretty much the players go first. Unless, yeah.
Fine, I'll let you guys go first then.
He sounds disappointed.
He can be, but screw it. I've got flashbang stun grenades. I'm gonna throw one at them.
Alright, alright, give me a control security.
And I have demolitions and explosives expertise. And 3 successes.
Okay, so you get gonna get another momentum. 2 momentum actually.
Oh, thank goodness.
But I'll need everyone to do basically a save from the effect, because it is a small area and you're all going to be affected by the flashbang. Maybe.
How does that work with my vision?
There's still
Actually,
a flashbang still has a loud sonic effect.
I mean, it's essentially just a grenade that's setting off a wide-angle stun.
It is.
Okay.
So Sarah's is like, what? It actually got brighter? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I can see. My God.
Wait, no, I was wrong.
All right. So for this, can I get everyone to do a control command check, or a daring command, if that's more your character?
No, I don't think composure would apply to this.
Would my explosives expertise tell me how to dodge this?
No. I'm going to allow composure, because this is. Yeah. For this, I'm going to allow composure. So it'll be a difficulty 2 check for everyone.
Oh boy.
Y'all got this.
Okay.
Burn
First.
momentum if you have to.
Nope.
Okay, some of y'all got this?
The security team probably has this.
Okay. So first
Well,
I'm rolling. Oh.
I don't. We're not there yet. I don't think.
Wait,
No, but
you
we have a
roll
security-
2d10s.
Yes, that's so this is for the Romulan, and that's a success,
Oh, of course.
and that is actually not a success. They got 1. So 1
Yeah,
is
but we have a security detail with us as well, right?
So I am just going to roll for them. Okay, that security passed.
Yeah, he did.
That one did not. And this one, I'm going to say that one does. So 2 out of 3 survive, are unaffected by the flashbang. 1 Romulan is affected, 1 Romulan isn't. Alright, and it's now their turn. So the Romulan that isn't affected is going to go. And is going to... is going to target Mzaka because, Okay, that is
Oof.
3 successes.
Yikes.
am a
Roll
bad
a
boy.
daring security. Because this is
And take the momentum.
Yep, taking a momentum.
okay.
All right. Rolling.
Hey.
So the rules say the active player wins in these sort of combat if it's a draw. So you still get hit.
Punched in the nuts. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Only for 2 damage, but he sort of trips you down.
But I'm already stunned, so.
So he knocks you down.
Timber.
So 2 stress, not all that great. All right. So who's next? Who do you want to go next?
I say the security detail that isn't stunned.
Okay. So there's 2 of those. So they're gonna stun one.
Can they do area, or can they do a split beam and get multiple targets?
It's too early for that.
He would have aimed, so he's going to re-roll one of those dice, and still not enough. So the phaser blast misses, because the other Romulan is stunned. Is not able to get a turn, so it's back to the other remaining. Okay, that's a successful stun. So damage. That is not enough to take out the Romulan.
Damn, these guys are tanky.
They're Romulans.
All right, so who wants to go next? Oh, can anyone go next?
I think the rest of us are stunned except for 1 more security officer.
And
Come on, red shirts.
I've done the 2 security officers that weren't stunned, so
Which means it's a new turn.
New
then it's a new
round.
round.
All right. So
Will Dr. Zhar's security team arrive? Her security team arrive this
okay,
turn?
yeah. So this is the turn they arrive because it's
Nice.
going to be at least they can definitely interact. It's a minor movement to get around, so they can still do an action this round of combat.
Nice.
Save us, Doctor.
Okay, so
Cool. I'm gonna have them do the thing.
So one of the Romulans is going to go first, and I believe yes, that's a miss for them. So
So take that, Ramis.
yeah. Okay, and who wants to go next from the main team?
I'm gonna try.
All right, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna. Now, would the stun have knocked me prone? Do I have to use a minor action to stand, or?
I'm gonna no. It's just a mental. It's basically you were temporarily disorientated. You weren't actually
Alright.
knocked away, but Mzaka was because he was punched.
All right, I will use a minor action to aim, and I'm gonna fire my Type 3 at the closest Romulan.
Okay, so there's one that wasn't stunned, which has been damaged, and the one that was stunned.
All right, I will fire at the one that I know has been damaged.
Okay.
Okay, the one kicking me in the junk.
Yeah, so that's control security, right?
Control security.
Yeah. Because for the sake of your Cassini character, you don't want him to get kicked in the junk again.
No, I don't.
I have no focuses. I'm going against everything I stand for.
You can cross out a focus.
Yeah. No, cross
Or
out.
cross out
valve.
a value.
Yeah,
And
value.
stick with determination.
No, I'm good. Right, I do have determinations that could apply, but right now I'm just gonna. Can I take a momentum?
Oh yes. Oh yes.
All right.
All
so
right.
roll for 3 dice. There we go.
Hey, I hit.
Nice.
So you can still re-roll that 0 if you want to.
Nah, I'm good.
All right. Roll your damage, which is a Type 3. Oh yeah.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So that Romulan is now lying on top of Mzaka, unconscious.
Nice. And
It's like its arms are still around him, like in the middle. It's gonna start choking him, like get around, but it's just like almost sleeping on top of him right now.
I just
Alright.
shoot a dirty look because this is like the most awkward position I could be in.
yeah, that'll be my turn.
All right, so the other, I'm gonna roll to see if they get out of the stun, because they nope. That other one is still wandering around. Because you're the players, I'm gonna give you advantage on that. It only works 1 round on you guys, but for the Romulan, it still doesn't know what the heck is going on. So who's next?
One of my security guys, I guess.
Okay, so I'll go roll for them. They're aiming. And they're going to re-roll.
Oh, they're re-rolling the fuck out of that 20.
Yep. Okay, that's going to be enough. That other one is going to be doing damage. And the other Romulan falls down unconscious, having no idea what just happened to it. In the meantime, in that other central room, Commander Palace is looking down at the unconscious, fainted body of Ted, and orders, wake him up, give him a mild stimulant. As one of the Vulcany Romulans runs away, moves off to find the supplies.
Is Stefan still conscious?
Stefan is still conscious, and Palace, as he gives that order, Palace basically shoves his own disruptor into the back of Stefan. Don't you even think about doing anything. And for now, that's it, unless Stefan wants to do something.
No, for now. I mean, I'm still tied up. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's not much I'm going to be able to do in this situation.
And to be blunt, the last time you tried to do something, it didn't go so well.
It went great until the complication.
It went great till I rolled a 20.
Basically.
Alright, so as far as the awaiting goes, what are they gonna do?
First, I'm gonna push a Romulan off of me.
Yeah, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help Misaka up. Sorry,
No, it's fine. But didn't expect you to shoot that well.
I told you, pacifism comes from somewhere.
Well, remind me not to piss off wherever you came from.
Let's go find our captain.
Yep.
Alright, so Dr. Jar fills you in on the details of what she found when running the scan. And do you guys go to the main building? Main area?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so as you enter, there is Captain Ted lying on the floor, Stefan tied to a chair, Commander Palace, which you hadn't thought, it was a bit of a surprise, and just as you enter, another Vulcan in Romulan in a Romulan uniform enters with a hyperspray.
Don't even think about it.
I've also told them that these guys are Vulcans. Like, they're not just Romulan, they're Vulcans. And I remarked that that's strange.
I raise an eyebrow. Interesting. Why, if you are Vulcan, why would you serve a Romulan Tal Shiar agent?
We are Romulan, not Vulcan. Well, some of our parents might have been, but we are Romulan.
On what grounds do you make that determination?
It is who we are. What we want to be. I am Romulan. We follow the Romulan ways. We have been taught. Our parents taught us, their parents taught them, and we will teach our children.
Oh my god, sleeper cells.
You're
You need
unconscious!
You need not follow these teachings if you wish to choose another path. I am 1/4 Romulan myself.
Commander Palace just looks at this. Just shut up, the lot of you. Right, so, this is awkward.
Does he still have his disruptor pointed at Stefan?
Oh, yes.
I have my gun pointed at him!
So do I.
Do you really want to do that?
Hey, here's a question.
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
anyone actually roll the check to see if I was unconscious?
No.
Technically, He did go down and check. So if
Doctors are probably scanned him. Like, Captain, oh.
I'm just saying he didn't roll, so. And he's.
Can I roll for that?
okay,
though?
so they know if you are unconscious.
Yeah,
or
no,
not.
I'm unconscious.
Because
Excellent try, though.
Stop rolling so well, Jesus Christ.
Now where was I?
Payless was about to lecture us all.
Oh yes.
Yeah, well-
To death.
My finger slips one bit, and he's dead. Sure, you want that on your conscience?
There's 6 of us and only 3 of you. You slip, you die.
My life's over anyway, no matter what happens now that you're here. So it's more about how much of how much I can take with me. And
How far is he?
He's about say 10 feet.
So I could use my pounce and disarm him.
If you want to.
I'm doing it. Just cause screw this son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
As I see Mizaka kind of coil up, I just simply say, I am prepared to accept death. I suspect you are not.
And just to be clear, I'm using a value because nope. And it's going to be either one of two things. It's either going to be protect the ones you care about with your life, or almost walk the path to peace. And these people are not pursuing peace.
Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely gonna accept the one of them. Why did I? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's 3 for me.
And that is 2. That is, I believe that is 2 from him. So,
All right.
it's not a complication.
4.
Yeah.
You could spend momentum and reroll the dice.
Yeah. I would
I thought you were
actually.
just disarming him.
Yeah, I'm disarming him.
How many
using
dice do you roll?
Okay.
So it's 1 plus my security, which is 3. So it'd be like 1 dice more.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Okay.
hey,
I'm gonna
But I got-
say. Sorry, go.
No, I was just gonna say like it's not worth it because I got my vicious 1. So
All right, so you do knock him to the ground with your pounce. The disrupt fires, but already as it's gone too late after, it's moved far enough to not hit Safan when it does go off, and it clatters to the ground and skids, hitting in the corner between a desk and where it meets the wall.
and we're now in turns.
Yeah.
Pellis is just staring. Pellis is going to try and rumble off you. So he is going to use 3 threat to get 2 dice.
What a jerk.
they're all jerks. They're Romulans.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you take a quarter of offense to that?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
gonna. So is this this is melee, right?
This is melee daring security. You're opposed to that.
I'm taking 3 momentum to counteract his.
Okay.
And he only got 2 successes by my read, so you can totally beat him.
Yep.
No,
No,
not.
Oh my god.
No!
no, fuck.
Or, not. Not is an option, apparently.
So
This is fine.
he basically throws you off against throws him off at you, and you hit the desk, getting about 3 damage. The same desk where as Disruptor is, actually. And he actually runs out of the room. He's going to spend a threat for an extra movement, extra minor action. And it's going to spend another 2 threat to get another action in as a swift action.
What a dick!
Yeah, he is a bit of one. And he's going to use 1 more threat to get an extra die on the roll.
Oh my god.
Where is he going?
Okay.
Jesus. Whatever he was doing, he just succeeded.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he got 2 threat back from it.
Great.
That's his turn.
I'm gonna chase him.
All right.
Dr. Shar is going to stay behind with the wounded.
To the security detail, I say follow Thazareth.
All right. So you don't actually. How would you know? You hear the door closing behind him as you try to chase after him. You will need to use another moment. Actually, no. You can fire from here through doorway.
Awesome. I will do that.
Into the room. It will be. I'm gonna say he will have 2 challenge dice worth of cover.
All right.
If you
I'm
find-
gonna use my value.
Yep.
I will do either calm under pressure or family is everything.
Yep. Both. One of those will apply. Definitely.
Awesome.
Doesn't really matter which.
All right. Let me roll a challenge dice to see if I get my determination back.
Because you are officially too old for this shit.
No, that's fine. And so I have 2, and I'm gonna just roll. Damn it!
So that does hit, but you don't get any momentum.
Okay, that's fine.
So roll damage.
Ooh. Can I take that momentum to reroll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please do.
Okay, you're down to no momentum again.
We're used to that.
All right. So I can reroll up to 7, up to 6. Sorry. So I'm gonna reroll 4.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh! I'm so
That's-
used to having a high damage character.
This is new.
Are we sure that's correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
No. I have really low security.
So it's 4 plus 2 security. Is that right?
Yep. 4 plus 2.
Okay. So he basically takes a wound in the upper arm. It's not. It's at best a minor inconvenience.
All right. I'm just gonna motion for the security team to keep firing on him, basically.
Okay. So I'm going to say all 6 security members are going to be there. But it is the Vulcans in the other room first, so they will roll an attack on Mzaka, and so need a daring security from you.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude.
Well, shit.
So they're gonna get their 4 damage. Oh, 4 damage. So they have
This is
Emma-
fine.
They're just knocking you around, and now it's this. So who do you want the security guards to attack?
I want them. If they're still with me, then they should all be attacking Palis.
Okay. That is.
Oh my god!
Why are you rolling such garbage?
So I'm gonna re-roll because they would have aimed. Just in case. That's a 1, not enough. Okay, so the other Vulcan Romulan sleeper person is going to attack. Who are they going to attack? They're going to attack Dr. Jar.
Rude, unarmed combatant.
Like
Yeah,
these
he's
guys.
Joy.
beyond caring.
So that roll a daring security.
My bread is like 1 minute away from getting out of the oven. Okay. Daring security.
Yeah, but you have a focus.
Um,
You picked your maybe you switched your
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
Yep, I did. That is a thing that I did.
Good remembering.
Thank you for that. All right. No momentum. Shit. Okay.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, I love that. Just the doctor going, where? Like a full-on throw.
Okay, so you get 2 momentum from that, and roll your damage.
How many challenge dice do I need to roll?
1 plus whatever your security is.
Yeah.
So 3.
Come on, knock down. That is not
Okay.
3 dice.
That is
No.
that is not 3.
Well, I'll use the first 3 of that.
Yeah.
and the
First
1,
3?
2.
But
Okay.
still, holy shit.
So
Man, that would have been
4 damage
amazing
on a
like 5
knockdown.
minutes ago.
And
like, that should have been mine.
so it's still 4 damage. He is a bit shocked.
That is a knockdown, though.
But yeah, you do. He is. He stumbles down to the ground after the impact. He's basically on his backside.
I was
Staring
expecting
up
that
at
from the doctor.
Yeah, definitely wasn't. All right, so I'm going to take it that the
Compliments of my first host.
the security guard are going to attack Palace again.
Please hit.
Okay,
Yes!
That's 3 successes.
that
I'm
is 3
gathering.
successes. And they're going to roll. And I'm going to take them security to re-roll those 3, if that's fine.
Oh, shit.
And that
Nice,
is,
worth it.
and that's enough to stun Commander Palace as he falls,
goddamn time.
falls down unconscious. So as far as the others, there's since he's down, the others are gonna shoot at the other people that are in the main room. The one that's down on the floor. There we go, and that is 1, not enough for 2. And 1 more. You know what? Just because there's so many rolls, I'm just going to say you knock them out. They're going to be knocked out. I'm not going to bother rolling since the outcome is already clear. So you've stunned. There is. The Romulan Vulcan had dropped one of the dropped a hyperspray that he had come in. Everyone else doesn't seem to have much in the way of equipment on them. Though, Dr. Jar, you do remember that there is still a unjoined Trill and another Vulcan Romulan.
I'm gonna just assume that's Keegan, and I'm going to say, Keegan's in the other room. We should get him.
I would be much more capable of performing that task if I were not bound to the chair.
And Dr. Shar is just going to say, right, and proceed to untie Safan.
All right, so you do that pretty easily. It's you can use your phaser as a scalpel.
As long as we don't have to roll for it.
Yeah, I'm not making you roll for that. The worst that's going to happen is that Safan ends up on his backside because she disintegrates. The doctor disintegrates the chair. So you're all now free. Ted is still unconscious on the ground.
I want to try and revive Ted so at least he's mobile.
Okay. Do an insight medicine.
May I assist?
You may.
My xenobiology focus apply?
Xenobiology will apply.
Okay.
Okay.
Check us out.
Yeah, you are able to get. I mean, it's pretty clear that just from the checks that he just fainted. He's not suffering any major injuries. He just basically.
I got shot. I'm suffering a major injury.
There are internal injuries, but it's not life threatening. And if you were to, you could revive him pretty easily, even though he would be he would need some time in the sick bay to properly recover the internal injuries that he has.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and revive him.
I take a roll, or
I think it's daring medicine for first aid.
let's see. I had the conflict sheet open.
For this.
First aid is a daring medicine task. Difficulty 1. Success means the injured character is stabilized but remains incapacitated.
Yeah,
that's for someone who's like bleeding out.
Yeah, that's for someone who has taken an injury. So technically, Ted hasn't taken an injury, even though he has been shot, and has internal problems because of that. It's not technically an injury, but
it's not a lethal injury specifically.
Yeah,
right.
My only options were death, so.
There was no cake option. They were out of cake.
Yeah.
Well, the Romulans, of course, it'd be a lie.
I mean, you probably have like a medical kit with you that you probably took, so you probably have a thing.
I mean, you could definitely do some repair here if you wanted to, but the sick bay is more well stocked and more controlled environment. But
I just want to get him up and moving around.
Give him a little stim.
Yeah, just get him to the point where we can get him out.
Okay, so Ted, you waken to see the face of Dr. Jar.
Oh, God.
Easy.
Oh, God. How's Safan?
Alive
He's
and well,
fine.
Captain.
Keegan?
The other team is going to check on him. I'll be waiting them there to give him any medical attention he needs.
All right. Yeah. Someone help me out.
Offer him a hand.
Yeah. Ah. Ooh. Yeah, those disruptors. Pack a punch.
Indeed.
Oh, those Romulans could throw them too.
I'm gonna. Sorry, go ahead.
Or I was gonna move into the next room where they're keeping Keegan so that I can administer medical help to him.
Yeah, so as you go into check on Keegan, you find the security personnel have stunned the Vulcan Romulan person that was there guarding him and are in the process of untying him from the chair that he was on. It was a very similar chair that what you found Stefan on. They're basically just untying him now, but he looks pretty beat up. It's plain to see that it was pretty like physical injuries have been taken.
I wanna see like what's wrong with him. Give him something for the pain.
I'm gonna look over at Zaka. How'd you guys get on board the Warbird?
Refresher, it's not a warbird, is it?
No, it's
We
an
don't know
underground.
that.
So they know that it's an underground facility. You don't.
Yeah.
It's not a warbird, Captain.
Yeah.
It's an underground facility on Risa.
What?
Yeah,
Does
that was
not,
our
however,
reaction.
rule out the possibility of a warbird in orbit.
We've got the Valkyrie scanning right now.
Damn it! Someone give me a phaser. I can take over that son of a bitch.
I'm gonna walk into the room with one of the security guards and Payless kind of like unconsciously draped between the two of us and just like shrug Payless off onto the floor. Good to see you awake, Captain.
Good
And I'll
work, you
hold-
two.
And I'll hold out my Type 3 towards him.
I will take it.
All right, so Dr. Zhao, can I get you to do another insight medicine check for Keegan?
All right.
Can I assist?
If you're following the doctor there, you can.
No reason not to.
Nice.
Oh, boo. I have cautious medicine though, so I'm gonna re-roll that one.
And you got a success from me.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Whatever. Wait. Yeah.
So two
Wow,
was enough.
17 and 18.
Two is enough. I gave you momentum. Just gave you momentum for the extra. So yeah. From what his injuries look like, subdermal bruising. There doesn't seem to be anything major. It's more for visual impact.
I'm gonna give him a basic analgesic just for the pain.
Yeah. So that seems to be. So just this is going to be a reason. You don't have to roll. This is a simple enough medicine to give him an analgesic. So he thanks you profusely as you treat him, as you diagnose what's wrong. As can we get out of here?
In short order.
Okay.
We can cut back to the other group for a second.
Cutting back to the other group.
Alright, then if we're fine, this is a base. And we're able to get a complement of how many Romulan forces are here?
It was very small from the scan that we managed to take. I think we may have, found them all.
Hopefully.
Let's make
If
sure.
not-
Are we in contact with the Valkyrie?
Yes.
Alright. Alright, first things first. We got wounded, including myself.
And I'm gonna lift Ted up and support him with my arms.
I'm fine.
Yeah, right.
It's not the first time I've been hit.
No, but it is my job to make sure my captain gets back on his feet without falling over his feet.
I'll be fine. What about you, Stefan? How are you holding up?
I followed the doctor.
Alright. I didn't notice. Like, oh. So they're just always going to be doing that from now on, huh?
Probably.
Yeah, great. All right. All right, first things first. How many security forces did you bring with you?
Two contingencies.
All right.
What did they want?
Palos was on his last legs. This is his Hail Mary. Sorry, no, football term. This was his last move he could make in order to find himself in good graces with the Tal Shiar. He's been disavowed.
Ah.
Yeah. But that basically means that they gave him one last chance, and if nothing happened, they could just claim that he was a rogue agent without risking war.
We should bring him with us, yes?
Oh, definitely. Starfleet Intelligence is going to get quite a bit of information out of him. Have you alerted Rice and Security about what's been going on?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to want to figure out what the heck's going on up there as soon as possible. Ah, God. This hurts more than I thought.
I'm just imagining like you're trying to walk and it's really more Mazaka's kind of walking you, making you think you're walking.
Basically. Yeah, I haven't been shot in a while. Is it
I'm
weird
gonna...
where are they getting stabbed hurt less?
No.
Okay, I'm going to spend some threat. Well, as you're engaging in this conversation, one of the panels from one of the computer systems bursts open, revealing revealing the power array, and it's like so much power is being put through it that it can't sustain the
It's
load.
overloading. Oh shit.
Oh, God.
You
Is the self-destruct activating?
I
Take care
would
of
say
that.
yes. I'm gonna drop the captain and rush over there to see if I can't try and stop it.
I will try and keep the captain from falling over.
Okay.
Captain Ted to Valkyrie.
Go ahead, Captain. Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, great to hear you, Rogues. Look, we're looking at a possible self-destruct scenario. I need to lock onto the away team and beam them out, as well as any other possible Romulan life signs. And God, we don't have no idea what the payload is on this thing. We might have to figure out some way of reducing the blast. We're right next to the resort, I think.
So first, can I get Mzaka to do an inside engineering check?
Sure, but before that, as I'm rushing over, I'm gonna tap my badge and go, Iris, I'm the last one you beam out. I'm gonna try and stop this overload.
Acknowledged.
So if this is an EPS overload, my EPS focus would apply probably.
Yep, this is an EPS overload.
I'm taking an extra die for the momentum.
Please do.
Mhm.
Already used my focuses, and I'm going to use my engineering toolkit, which is with me.
You already used your focus?
Yeah, earlier when I was trying to punch out
determination.
cells.
Take
Yeah.
mine. Yeah, take my determination.
All right.
We're in contact. I can give it to you.
Well, wait. This is just the insight check, not the actual repair. Wait.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll wait.
So it'll be a difficulty 2 check to...
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which I succeed.
Okay, it's basically C command protocols that have initiated like a power feedback loop.
Okay. Do I know how to shut that off?
Basically what you'll do is respread the power distribution out because it's basically locked into to the loop so that it builds up and you can turn off the power the power generator.
Okay.
So that'll be more a difficulty 4 check.
Okay.
That one you can have my determination on.
Which I will be taking, plus a momentum. That would be a control engineering check, though.
Control engineering.
All right. Taking momentum, EPS focus supplies, taking Ted's determination.
Mm-hmm.
Roll in.
Officer.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you get one back.
Let's see. Are either of us veterans?
I'm not.
I am, but I already tried to use my thing, so.
Okay. Actually, we're in contact with yeah, we're in contact with Rogeson, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
She could possibly spend 2 momentum to give that termination back.
That is the second exo ability.
Yeah.
Is it 2 or 3? Because
It's 3.
It's 3.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
I mean, we're at the end of the story anyways. May as well.
Nah, better to leave it just in case.
all right. So Zaka, you're able to minimize, reduce the feedback loop and shut the power down. The base essentially dims to almost pure blackness, as only emergency small pockets of light briefly
I turn the light on. Oh, go ahead.
But while Mzaka was doing that, the Valkyrie was trying to bring everyone up. So
Yeah, I would say that they probably wanted to start with like the doctor and her patient.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the focus is Keegan, Safan, the Doctor, and Ted are going to be the first people brought up. And
Oh no!
Shouldn't that be me doing that as Kachara?
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't make
allow
the
that.
transport. Yeah, I didn't make the transporter chief for nothing. What's the difficulty on this?
The difficulty will be 2.
Okay.
Oh no!
shit.
So
Well, Valkyrie still rolls.
roll.
Yeah, Valkyrie still rolls.
Actually, it's 1 because Sensor's engineering.
Well, Valkyrie
Yeah.
still rolls.
Yeah, Valkyrie still rolls.
Valkyrie still rolls.
Come on, ship.
Who's rolling it?
I'll roll it.
Sensor's engineering. Not
Wow.
quite.
It's not a complication.
But you get back up to the 4 of you are being up to sick bay. The Valkyrie sick bay.
All right, I'm going to tap my comm badge and say, Rogeson, 1 to beam to the brig.
Who are you beaming to the brig?
Payless.
Okay.
There's several Romulan officers who may want to beam to the brig.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. All of these people to go to the brig, then.
Yeah, you could tack them with your tricorder.
All right. So
Yeah.
this will be.
Yeah.
Okay. Give Kachara another roll.
All
This will
right.
be difficulty 3 reduced to 2.
Okay, here we go again. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I'll
Somebody-
roll for the ship this time.
Please.
Come on.
Oh,
yeah.
Woo!
Okay, so another momentum, and the bodies of the unconscious Romulan/Romulan sleeper agents are being to the brig.
All right, I'm gonna look to Mizaka. Are you good?
We're good.
It's about this point where Mzaka does finish his task and the lights dim to practically nothing.
Alright, so I guess Kachara needs to be me up this time?
Yeah, and I'm not going to worry about the
both
rolls
of
for
us,
this.
Yeah,
Since
probably all the remaining officers.
since-
You guys can just beam to a pad.
yeah, since it's beaming to a pad, I'm not going to worry.
Awesome.
And yeah, you appear. Everyone appears back in the Valkyrie.
Doc, I need a painkiller.
Mizaka walks in and hits you over the head with something. I'm kidding.
Kalani just kind of like is like, what's wrong? Like looks at him like, what is wrong with you? And then gives him the hypo spray with not just an analgesic, but something a little stronger,
An anesthetic?
like Vicodin.
All right, I'm heading to the bridge.
No, sir, you are staying right here.
I'm heading to the bridge.
Time for that sedative.
Yeah, I'm going to knock his ass back out, or at least try.
Give me a daring medicine check.
Oh my god.
I would like to resist.
Yeah, and oppose with daring security.
Would
I'll take
my
momentum.
xenobiology focus apply?
Xenobiology
You have
focus
hand-to-hand
will apply.
Okay.
So you both
can
can take momentum if you want to, by the way.
Can I assist Dr. Jar by showing up at this point and helping to restrain him?
Actually,
Okay.
instead of resisting physically, can I resist using command?
Oh, a social conflict.
Do it. The difficulty is going to be higher because this is going to be this is a medical thing, and the chief medical officer is the one person that can override a captain.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be more difficult for you to win over her, but you can try it.
All right, then I'm taking a dice for cautious. And I think let's see. No, I don't think Dauntless would have applied in this case because Dauntless is intimidated.
Okay, so
I am
Doctor's an
going
intimidating
to use,
presence, but
I am going to use my determination. We must take care of our own. Is the value?
I could command presence as a focus.
I will allow that.
Actually,
right.
do I get Dauntless then in this case? To be intimidated or threatened?
She's not threatening you.
Yeah,
He's trying to take care of you.
I know.
I would still like to assist Dr. Jar by showing up and adding to their social conflict by saying, so, Ted, you got into this situation. Iris and I got you out of it. Maybe you should listen to the doctor.
Okay, do a presence command for Anzaka. What did I say? Daring medicine for the doctor, and make it a presence command for Ted.
All right. Waiting for those two to go first.
Well, shit.
So
That's-
I got three. I got three. Oh shit!
You have never seen Ted like this before. As soon as you put the high pepper spray up, he grabs your wrist gently, but he still grabs your wrist and goes, "Doctor, we're not done here. There's still a threat. As long as I'm awake and on my feet, I'm still captain."
I should never have woken you up.
By the way, that laugh was in character for Mazaka.
Yeah. But as soon as we're done, I'll be right back here. I promise.
Fine.
Thank you.
I
And I get up.
protest.
I do have a replicated new uniform from the replicator before I head out. Change in the office.
Okay.
It's just the top part.
Yeah, I replicate a jacket.
Still wearing board shorts.
There's no time.
The most casual of Fridays on this ship.
Hey, as long as he's just telecommuting, he'll be okay. Trust me.
Right?
Chief, I'll probably need you in engineering.
Of course. And I'm on my way down.
All right.
So
Savon, I'm not entirely sure I can order you to stay in sickbay because of what I just pulled. But you might want to listen to your doctor. And then I leave.
Doctor, what is your prognosis?
It's doesn't look pretty, but you'll be fine.
And then the lights turn down.
Oh, God.
Is Keegan in sick bay as well?
Keegan is
He
sick
will
bay as well.
Yeah.
And at this rate, he's the only one who's still going to be there at the end of this scene.
Right.
And he is staying in sick bay. He doesn't want to move away from sick bay.
In that case, I must see to the captain's safety and security.
Well, at least you're in better shape than he is.
Indeed. And with that, I just walk out.
The long-suffering Starfleet doctor.
At least McCoy had bourbon.
Yeah.
Stefan, you get to the bridge before the captain does, as he has to change. But
I'm already on the bridge.
so is Roxon. Everyone, apart from the doctor and Mzaka.
I'm assuming we alerted Ryzen security about the potential fallout.
So
You little had to, yeah.
I
as you
think we did that as soon as the captain and I went missing.
Yeah, no, I meant of
The explosion?
the explosion.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I yeah.
okay, so as let's rewind a bit. As you contacted Risa, they inform you that they want to have words with Keegan. They are non-specific as to what words they want to have.
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna wait till the captain arrives to tell him that.
Oh, this will be good.
Just waiting like a mom, by the turbo lift.
I mean, Keegan's still in the sick bay, so. But yeah, no. Who's arriving at the bridge first?
Safan, and then you.
All right. As soon as I enter, I go status report.
Ryzen Security would like to speak to both you and your compatriot, especially your compatriot.
Did they specify a reason why?
No, but apparently it's rather dire.
Inform them that under Article 14 of the Federation Charter, we currently have priority for the for Keegan and any associated civilians in the incident.
It seems to be a security problem, Captain.
It still applies.
I'm just gonna look to Safan
Captain, is there a reason why you are shielding this individual?
I'm not shielding him. I want a chance to talk to him first. And we do have jurisdiction.
Indeed.
This happened on their planet.
Yes, but it involves Starfleet officers. As well as foreign nationals.
And it's a good thing Mizaka is not present for this conversation.
Regardless, there's still a bigger concern of possible warbird out in Ryzen space.
We've been doing passive scans, but we wanted to wait until we found you to try and do something more aggressive.
If we can switch to active scans, let's do it.
Yes, sir. I'ma do my thing!
Do your scanny. So this will be it's 4 or 5, I'm gonna say. 5 reduced to 4.
Whoo!
Alright, while that's going on, I'm going to contact Dr. Jar.
Is it reason science for this?
Reason science, yes.
I'll roll for Valkyrie.
Captain Ted to Dr. Jar.
Jar here.
Let me know the status of Keegan. As soon as he's able to talk, I would like to have words with him.
I can wake him whenever you want.
As soon as he's able to talk and it's healthy.
Yes, he got beat up pretty badly, but he's I should be able to wake him.
Alright.
Nothing from the ship, sorry.
I'm taking a dice.
Okay.
I'm able
Do I-
I'm be there in a few minutes. Ted out.
Do I have Oh, sorry. Do I have a focus?
So this is going to be, you know what, I'll allow molecular analysis to apply. Oh yeah!
Oh my
Nice.
god, they nailed it.
Science gonna science.
Science gonna science!
So you have, as you scan, you pick up remains of a warp trail. That's a Romulan warp trail that is leaving the planet. It's about a few days old.
Hmm. Captain, I seem to have found a breadcrumb.
What'd you find?
A warp signature leading away from Risa. It's Romulan in origin.
Rate of decay?
Several days.
That means they're probably not here. There's no warp signatures coming into Risa.
Not that I can find, other than usual traffic.
Alright, relay this information to Ryzen security.
Boop.
And also, Safan, we're obviously gonna have to prepare a data packet for Starfleet security.
Indeed.
Alright, stand down, go down to yellow alert. I'm gonna have to go have a chat with someone.
I will accompany you, Captain.
Please do. Roxon, you have the bridge. And yeah,
I'm gonna-
we head down to sickbay.
And I'm going to maintain scans while we're at yellow alert.
I'd like to have a turbolift conversation.
Certainly.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Just as the turbolift is going down, I'm not going to stop it or anything, but Captain, are you certain your judgment is not compromised in regards to this Trill civilian?
Not even slightly, which is why I'm glad you're coming along.
Very well. I must confess that if I were in your shoes and Dr. Jar were the one being requested, I would feel in conflict.
If you assume that the reason why I speak to him is because of a romantic dalliance, that's not the case.
As you say, Captain.
Right. Actually, I'll meet you. I stopped her. Actually, I'll meet you in sickbay. I have to go get something first. Deck 2. Yeah, Deck 2. And I head back to my quarters for a moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what are you doing in your quarters?
No, I'm just changing into my uniform.
Oh.
My full uniform. I want the imposing presence that the uniform and pips provide. Yeah, so obviously Safan makes it to sickbay first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to? Are you going to wait outside sick bay for the captain, or are you going to go in?
Oh no, I'll just go in.
All right. So Dr. Jacques Safan walks back in after just sort of him going off and leaving.
Where's the captain?
He's on his way back to speak with. What was the Trill's name?
Keegan.
Keegan. He's on his way back to speak with Keegan.
So I'm going to assume this happens in the doctor's office, just so that there is a bit of privacy.
Okay, yeah.
I assume you don't want to talk about Keegan in his face.
Well, I haven't.
He's
I don't
still
think I've revived him yet.
Oh, okay.
He is unconscious.
I gave him a sedative so that he can sleep off the worst of the pain, but while he heals.
Right, well, if nothing else happens, I'd probably show up at this point.
Yep. So you appear and you see Safan and talking with Dr. Shah, a couple of meters away from apparently resting Keegan.
Yeah, you see Captain Ted walk in full uniform. Just in the cuffs on his shirts.
I see
Doctor,
you've changed.
Back in uniform. Doctor, is it safe to wake him?
Yeah, he just had some bumps and bruises. He's just healing right now.
All right. Please wake him.
And I put the hyper spray to his neck.
And I'm just I actually pulled up a chair and I'm sitting next to Keegan.
Okay, as Keegan groggily comes to, looks at you, looks at the doctor, looks at Safan, sort of gives a half sort of smile. He just from looking at him, he knows that something is up.
Ted's face is decidedly neutral. How are you feeling?
Could be better, but good considering.
That's good. The doctor's one of the best. She'll be up and running in no time.
He's not really looking at you, but he does nod along.
I need to speak with you.
He just nods.
Keegan, I'm going to need a straight answer. Did you know that we were going to be abducted from the island?
No. My secret is something else.
Do tell.
I used to be an operative for the Ryan Syndicate. I was involved in some stuff and left. I created a new life here in Risa, and I just wanted to be left alone to not get noticed. He sort of trails off. I'm not really sure what to say next.
Ted takes a breath. So you want to verify that story? Do you have a criminal record that we can look into?
Yes. My real name is Rhiannon Froy. I can't really pronounce it right, but I'm gonna put it in chat. Rhiannon, Prois.
Boy.
Proy.
I look over at Safan. You sort of look look that up. No, are you still there?
Yeah, did I mute I muted myself, didn't I? Because I had to
Yeah.
sneeze. I'll start doing a search.
All right. Is that why you're acting strange in the cabana this morning?
I didn't expect to find someone, and when I did, I didn't expect them to be Starfleet. But I mean, once I knew that, then I knew my days hiding out here were numbered. But I just couldn't.
While I'm looking this stuff up, I'd also like to do an insight check because it just
me
sounds
too.
fishy.
Me too.
What's your insight, Ted?
My insight is 7, but my command is 5.
Okay, you want to assist me because I've got a 9 and a 4 for insight security.
No problem.
Okay. So, roll.
Okay, what's my difficulty? Or is this opposed?
This will be difficulty of 2.
Okay. espionage or infiltration focuses apply?
No, I'm not going to say. I don't think so in this case.
How about observation?
Well, you're looking up. This is just basically hearing.
I think you
at
need a
this
more
point.
specific focus to tell if someone's lying.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case, I'll take a momentum for a die.
Okay.
Good idea.
And let me look up my collaboration focus.
Like you have to spend momentum in order to give the focus to someone else.
Which I just did.
Oh, okay.
So
But you
can...
don't have any applicable focuses. Is the problem?
Oh, that's true. But it also, I think, lets others use my security score.
Yeah.
My command score is higher than your security.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll it then.
Yeah, I will need at least someone to roll command on this because it's.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
So you don't like.
Well, it is a difficulty too.
Oh, I had cautious command. Damn it.
As strange as it sounds, he does. He is telling the truth, and he's resigned to what is going to happen to him at this moment. He knows that security will it probably knows that Starfleet intelligence will want him. He knows that that his life will be turned upside down, and he's just sort of resigned to it.
I probably exchanged another look with Zafon.
Yeah.
But you can
At the
tell.
moment, sorry. At the moment, Keegan, the report that I have to put together for Starfleet is not likely to be favorable. Some favorable information you could offer might change that.
So what you can tell me, with all honesty, is that you were at no point related with the Romulans that abducted us.
No, I don't know. I don't know how I could show that to you, but I've never told you a lie. I just may have omitted some things. And
a lie of omission is still a lie.
We all have our secrets.
I'm telling you here and now that I knew nothing about there being Romulans. I told you that ghost story that was as much as I've ever known.
Well, do you know why Ryzen Security wants to speak with you?
Probably because they found out once they started looking into me that Keegan only existed 6 years ago.
Who was your handler on Risa?
He just said he wasn't a spy. He was a criminal hiding out on the planet.
Yeah, I know. I left that life. I was involved in some things that led to someone dying, and I didn't want to. I was scared for my life, and I ended up running here. Give me a reason security check, Safan, as you're looking at.
Okay. Any focuses apply?
What focuses do you have?
I do have observation, espionage, infiltration, or composure that might apply here.
None of them.
Okay.
None of them. I'm gonna say espionage because it's
okay.
It's researching, finding out information to then use.
Okay. Here, what's my difficulty?
The difficulty will be 2.
You
All
might
right.
want to pick up the intelligence operations focus at some point.
Right, here goes.
Yeah.
And just one.
Give someone support that with a computer's security check from the Valkyrie as well.
Ooh,
I'll do that.
roll good.
Yeah!
Oh yeah.
Nailed it.
Momentum back.
Yeah. So you were able to find a complete dossier on Rhiannon Proy. The images match. He was a Orion syndicate who lived in New Sydney. Who went dark 6 years ago, and no one is had. It is believed. No one really knows what happened to him, but it's believed that he had gone to ground somewhere.
Okay, well,
I'm guessing he sells active warrants.
yeah.
Yeah.
But any intelligence information he would have is 6 years out of date.
Do you hold on to this information, or do you relay it?
I'm gonna pull the captain aside and just have him look at the pad, and just kind of whisper what I just said. You know, like any intelligence he could provide us would be 6 years out of date, Captain.
Aside from the current situation, yeah.
And it sounds like he does not have any knowledge of the current situation.
He does seem to be, ironically, an innocent bystander in all of this. Useful then just because of relation to me, not because of his past.
Indeed.
Still, regardless. I walk back over to Keegan. Unfortunately, as it stands, there's still several active warrants out for your arrest.
He once again just nods.
We'll have to pass you over to Starfleet Security. You can probably be debriefed by Starfleet Intelligence. You will be tried within the Federation justice system, where you'll be given a fair trial with a representative.
And at some point, the Orion Syndicate will probably find me. And...
No. No, they won't.
Once they hear I'm alive, Captain, they're not going to stop.
You see Ted open his mouth to say something, but he just closes it again. Regardless, it's not something you have to think about now. For now, you're still confined to sickbay due to your injury. He just hands the pad over to Stefan and just walks out.
As you walk out, something just seems odd. You can't initially place it, but the walls start shivering, and in a moment they're gone. You're in a holodeck.
What?
You see...
The fuck?
As you look around, you see Keegan, the Bolian, and
Oh my god.
and the human that were all at the all at the surfing lessons that you took in these black double-breasted leather suits. They're some kind of uniform.
Oh my god!
You've done.
I can hear Brian screaming right now.
Just a very large grin.
You hear Keegan say, "Been rather impressed with what you've done, Captain. It's smooth, almost cold as he speaks. Very different to everything else that he's said."
What is this?
We've tried. Well, let's just say I work for an organization is the right word, but we'll use that for now. That operates in ways that regular Federation simply can't. We do stuff that others are unwilling or unable to do for the safety of all. And we frankly would like you to join.
You see Ted's eyes kind of just go narrow. And he swallows hard. And his fist sort of clenches and unclenches. You're still curling. What is this? What was any of this?
It was a test. See how you would react. We need to see for ourselves. We would have liked you to have taken the hangover cure just so that we could read your biology a bit better, but things were as they were, and as we've seen, you've done really well. You're quite...
Ted for once is at a loss for words.
So, Captain, are you interested in joining? You will be asked to do some things that would turn off other captains, but for some reason, I don't think they would turn off you.
I take a couple steps forward. What am I wearing right now?
You basically in board shorts.
I take a couple steps forward, looking Keegan in the eye. So, you're a group that gets things done. Circumventing what? Normal channels?
Doing what needs to be done in the way that needs to be done.
Like something within Starfleet intelligence?
Even Starfleet intelligence is limited. We do the nastier side of things. Things that, well, let's just say the Romulans do, but the Federation has generally been squeamish about doing.
I look to the side. I nod. Shake my head a little bit. And I punch him in the face.
So as you come up to approach him, there is a wall some kind of invisible wall that is stopping you from moving forward. So you can't actually punch him.
Rude.
Still, my fist collides with it.
Well, I can't say I'm not disappointed, Captain, but
I can.
I definitely understand.
You're aware of the penalty for kidnapping a Starfleet officer.
If you can find me, perhaps. If others will let you find me, perhaps. But for now, I think we're done. And
No, Keegan. We're not.
and you've been back to the beach on Risa.
So, as I was saying, I just can't believe that anyone would eat that.
I know, right?
I actually found the touch of Tabasco in the plum-make sauce to be a fascinating addition.
But it's so bland and watery. It's just adding heat for no reason.
Yeah,
Oh, it's better than nothing.
Oh, Captain. Nice of you to join us.
Ted's just kind of standing there, blinking a little bit, breathing deep.
Are you all right, Captain?
You have been gone for some time. We were beginning to worry.
Ted, are you all right?
And he just abruptly turns and leaves.
What was that all about?
Fascinating.
I don't know.
Maybe you should go see if he's okay.
Ted's actually walking his way over to the transporter pad in the lobby.
I'm gonna pursue. Captain, are you all right? You look like...
He's completely singularly focused.
Mazaka just walks up and kind of grabs his Captain!
Shakes him off. Points over to the whatever transport technician. Signal to Valkyrie. I need a beam up.
The technician looks at you a bit oddly, but activates and sends you back up to the Valkyrie.
Yeah, Valkyrie, one to beam up as I step onto the pad.
You transport from pad to pad, and back on the Valkyrie.
He is running over to the turbo lift and then over the deck too.
Yep. You run past some low level interns that haven't had their turn yet. Down on the planet.
Yeah. Just completely like swiping everybody. He just walks into his quarters. And he goes up, moves under the bed, crawls under a little bit, pulls out a lockbox, unlocks it, putting in a special code and thumbprint. It's filled to the brim with paperwork, actual paperwork. A lot of very high-level math and other theorems. And he actually pulls out a little leather binder, or a little leather notebook and flips through it. Then he closes it and shuts it. Just kind of cringes. And he goes over to his computer. He's almost about to type it and just kind of slams the desk. He's just kind of breathing deep and heavily. And the last thing he does before the scene ends, he starts to compose a message to the captain of the USS Amazon. They've been cut to everyone else.
Okay. I think unless everyone else has anything else they'd like to do on Rizo, we will move forward to the end of the episode.
I think that would be best.
All right. So the R&R ends. The crew cycles, and halfway through the middle shift, there's a priority 1 encoded message for Ted.
He goes into his ready room, puts on this security, like the priority 1 security mode,
Mm.
and he accepts it with the message.
The orders, some orders have come through that basically the Valkyrie's leave has been immediately cancelled. That the crew of the Valkyrie is to go with immediate haste to a space dock, and all crew logs, all sensor data, everything to do that the Valkyrie has done with the people and the planet of Saw and New Saw are to be sent to Admiral Jameson, where there will be discussions regarding the future of Starfleet's involvement with the Saw people. And that's where we're going to end for this episode.
Yeah, that probably works.
And leave. It's noted that leave for those that hadn't completed their leave will be able to be completed by non-essential staff while this discussion is taking place. So that's where we'll leave it. We're going to do a one-shot next week of this little discussion that we're having. Maybe we're going to have a special guest, or maybe not. We're still a bit up on the end of that.
Schrodinger's special guest next week.
But will join us again next week for a Valkyrie one-shot.